stop. Let's get to it, babe. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Yo, oh my God. Jesus Christ, bro. Stop. Yo, you could call up. Bing. We're going to be taking phone calls and all that. Bing, 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 bing. You know how we do. It's on the lockout. New World Order. Bing. Yo, I was watching a lot of stuff today. You heard? Yo, it's funny. Yo, dudes are funny on YouTube, bro. On all these platforms, really, right? When you really take a look at it or listen to it, dudes could be hilarious. When they want to be, when they want to be. Me too, you heard? Me too, you heard? It's all about when you want to be, you heard? Facts. Me too. But what's up? How's everybody doing, bro? Yo, stop, bro. What's up? My dog wants to decide this out of nowhere. My dog just keep. I'm like, yo, you gotta stop because she wants my shorty. You get it? She wants my girl to be around, sleep with her, comfort her, all types of things. You heard? I try to give her this thing, like, yo, here, play with this guy. Ping. And then she's scared of him, you heard? Oh, snap. Yo, I love her, though. I love my little dog, bro. But I'm used to big dogs. Whoever knows me from the hood, Brooklyn, whether you know me from the Bronx, Brooklyn, wherever you know me from in New York City, you know I always got the big pit bulls. But in my house, right here, we got kids. So I don't want no pit bull locking on my little son or nothing. And I'm going to keep it real with you. So a lot of these people got ugly pit bulls and mutts, like mutts, right? My pit bulls will lock on you, bro, and murder you respectfully. You get it? I don't got no mutt pit bulls, bro. You get it? If I say get them, pop, it's snapping on you, boy. And it's... You out of here, I promise you. And everybody that knows me because I used to put my pits to fight, right? Listen up, because I know some people don't like pit bulls fighting and all that, right? And I get it. If you don't like it, too bad. I don't care. But here's the thing. I do care. I stopped doing that because I got a lot older. And I noticed, like, damn, bro, like we was abusive, or I was abusive, right? Like, I'll put my pit bull to fight with anybody. And I was taking pit bulls. I was buying the pit bulls from the books. You know how if you've been having pit bulls, then you know that you order them from the books, from the breeder. Like if AB was the father, you get it? So you got a bloodline that's deep. So I was buying them shits. They would come in, pop, in a box. I had a little pit like this. As soon as I opened the box and went through him, he started clack, clack, clack. I'm like, oh, snap. Like, yo, for real, I swear to God, the first pit that I ever got like that in the box, you know, like transported, boom, it flew over. It was a red nose. Facts, I got a red nose. That's when the red nose was big in New York City. But then, you know, like everybody else, we started getting the blue nose, the gray. You know, it looks gray to me. People be like, yo, it's blue. Man, that shit look gray to me, bro. I don't know what you talking about. But the last pit bull that I had, it's not even a pit bull. I forgot what it's called, man. That I was going to get to bring to this crib. Now, I got pits, but they in the yard. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that too much. You seen them. Everybody's seen my pits. They in the videos here on the live streams. But I don't bring them to my house because they'll lock on my little kids. You get it? I'm not with it. They don't know the kid like that. You feel me? And you lock on one of my kids, I'm going to shoot that dog right in the head. I probably won't because I love the dog. I love dogs. I love dogs more than humans. Facts. Respectfully. I never been bitten, but I got bit, but it was like a bird bit. You get it? Like it was nothing. I gave the dog a hell of a black eye. But I never been bit, but my dogs have bit somebody. I've had to get my pit bull, unlock the pit bull from being locked on somebody, bro, on the block, making dudes cry. But that was out for because I used to have my pit bull chasing dudes. You get it? Like, get him. You get it? But I stole a pit bull one time, and the pit bull came with a chain, with a brolic chain. Facts. A gold chain. I promise you, dudes in my hood know. I took everybody's pit bull where I lived at, bro. Respectfully. Word. Word, bro. I had a good time with pits. I put a lot of pits to fight. Like, I took my pit to the Bronx. Pop, landed in the Bronx. Boom. Yo, let's fight him right now. Pop, my pit. Tore that shit up. Ping, ping, pop, pop. Pop. Put him to sleep. Pop. I had to, you got to unlock them and all that. So I was really into that hard body. Not like these pit bulls that these birds be having, these dirty pit bulls. The pits are ugly as hell. Like, I would never have no ugly ass pit, bro. You get it? But you think it's cute. It's all cute. Your dog is ugly, but I get it, right? People be like, oh, right, isn't he cute? I'll be just straight up. You want to know the truth? That shit is an ugly ass dog, homie. Kill that nigga. But shout out to all the people with ugly dogs, though, bro. But right now, in my crib, in my house, because I have a beautiful house with a backyard and everything, that doesn't mean that I'm going to bring, oh, you got a backyard, bring the pit bulls back there. No, you moron, because my wife goes to the backyard, my kids go to the backyard, and all that, bro. So that's why, and I don't leave, like, now that I'm grown, right? I don't leave my dogs sleeping in the backyard. My dogs, right? I got 3 pit bulls, right? And they sleep indoors with somebody. They could go to jail because my dogs are hustling. Yo, son, if you get my dog locked up, boy, my dogs are hustlers, bro. Facts. But, yeah, bro. But shout out to them. And rest in peace to my dude, bro. He used to love pits, bro. He passed away. Word, bro. Everywhere I go, I bump into a pit bull loving type of dude, and he always gets with me because he see me with the dogs. Facts. But in my house here, where I'm with my wife with the kids and all that, I got the little dog Chiquita. She be giving me a headache. But she's like a pit. She's nice and soft with me a little bit. You get it? But she'll snap on you, boy. Hard body. But my pits would have killed her a long time ago. Like, pop, boop, whole lot. Facts. So, dogs are dangerous, bro. They dangerous. Believe me, I was raised with dogs. Everybody in my neighborhood would tell you, ask anybody in Sunset Park, they'll tell you, yo, boy stole my dog. Yo, Warpath stuck me up. For what? For my pit bull. Facts. I promise you. Before we started sticking niggas up for drugs, I was always sticking niggas up. I stuck niggas for their pit bull, boy. I promise you. Nigga had a pit. The pit loved me. Let's go. Facts. I'm out. Bird. Yo, one time in my neighborhood, you're not even gonna believe me, bro. I used to live on a street called 44th Street, right? So 44th, 45th, there was a lady, she lived on 45th Street, but she owned a pet shop on 9th Street and 5th Avenue. Bro, I gave her the dog back. I took her pit. Her pit walked by my house, pop, swiped it, get inside. It was big, a brown one, a beige one, like with the white, like diamond head shape with the chest. Boom, I loved her, bro. I cried for that dog. I gave her back to the lady, to the white lady. First of all, when a white person comes looking for me on my block, I'm like, yo, was they the cops? Nah, what were they? White. What? White. Now, if you say in 2025, I could tell you, all right, cool. What fucking white kid was that? What white lady was that, right? But back then, there was no white people at all. But there was some. They were buying houses and they were staying quiet. Or it was a white lady and she was getting her buns blown by a Puerto Rican nigga. You get it? So boom. This white lady's looking for me. Everybody's telling me, yo, this white lady's looking for you. The white lady comes, yo, that's my dog. I give her the dog. Poof. The dog winds up back on my block in the backyard, right back. I'm like, oh, shit, I love you. Pop, the lady comes again. The lady's like, look, I own a pet shop on 9th Street and 5th Avenue. The dog, I took the dog to the pet shop. It bounced, pew, and landed all the way over here. Facts, dude. I don't know. It took the bus. Yo, I swear to God. Boom. And she was like, look, I want you to have her. I see you take good care of her. If you ever need any food for her. She used to give me the Ukanuba. You get it? So I used to get the Ukanuba food for the pit. Where I used to just take it because it was like she was bringing it to me most of the time. Unless I was by Park Slope driving around, then I'll stop by. Pop, yo, let me get a bag of that food. But I was feeding the dog would eat only Eukanuba. That's how I got hip to the Eukanuba. And then I started fighting them pits. Her body. Facts. Shout out to Frankie and everybody from 3rd Avenue. We had a lot of pit bulls, bro. A lot of, yo, you could imagine I'm saying Frankie, but this was another backyard on 3rd Avenue. So I lived on 4th Avenue. I had the backyard because I used to be with a shorty named Lisette. Boom. And I used to leave my dogs in Lisette's backyard. You get it? So I live in the building on the corner. I used to live right on the corner. Right on the corner, Pop. And my shorty, she became my shorty, right? Lived across the street. So I had her backyard full of dogs. Facts. I was getting all types of dogs, you heard? I see any dog walking, I'll grab them, Pop, but it had to be like official. You heard, like a Dobie, a Rottweiler, or a Pit. You feel me? It had to be some shit that, you know, that come on, you shitting for nothing over here. You gotta shit for, you heard? So I was taking dogs that was worth it, B. Facts. Everybody that knew me in my hood knew me as the dog man. Facts. When I was younger. Facts. I promise you, bro. Now that I say them people, that girl Lisette or whatever, I used to keep my dogs in her house. It's crazy because I wound up going back with her recently, nigga. Now that I'm big, not recently, but it feels like to me like it was yesterday. Facts. Time goes by quick. Pop, 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 pop. And when you come to realize it, you dead or dying or something, bro. But I went back with shorty. Her brother was one of my best friends. He passed away. My son, Aloe, word, rest in peace to him. But sometimes I think, not because you feel me? Like, I got a girl, you get it? But sometimes I be thinking like, damn, whatever happened to these people? Because I just got up and bounced. Facts. I just got up and bounced. That's how we do, you heard? That's how I was raised, you heard? Oh, you got me mad, Pop? All right. I don't want to talk. I just got up and bounced. And the last time we spoke, you get it? She was trying to be disrespectful and all that. I got a little crazy over the phone. I get crazy with anybody. I don't give a fuck. You violate, I'm going to violate you. It don't matter. You a girl, a man, whatever. But she was getting disrespectful, so I disrespected her. And we hung up and all that. I don't know, but hopefully they good, bro. Cause still I'm not a hater. You get it? We just getting older. You feel me? Because a lot of people from my hood that I grew up with, they be dying, homie. A lot of them are dead. And when I hear about it, I'm like, damn, son is dead. And dudes are like, yo, what's up? You didn't know? No, nigga, I don't be in Sunset Park like that. Like dudes, if dudes, listen, I go to hoods. Whenever I pull up, is when I pull up. Facts. I don't be on. You never catch me on one block and I'm just chilling on that block like a dick. I don't do those, bro. Facts. Even well, a little bit when I was you get it? But it's rare. Unless I'm getting money on that block, then I'ma hug the block. Like you stole something. Yo, but anyway, bro, bottom line is call me up. Cook me some rice and beans. Let me blow your girl's buns. You heard? Can I blow your girl's buns? Let me get to it, bitch, nigga. Yo, this nigga's... What the fuck? Subscribe. Hit like. Ping, ping, ping. Yo, did you see the video I posted earlier? Here's the thing. I may stop going live and I may stop doing videos for about 3 or 4 years, maybe more, based on the fact I make a video. Did you see it, son of a bitch? No, you didn't, right? But if you did, just in case you did, you don't hit like. So what's the like button there for? If I'm not gonna watch something, I'm gonna hit like. I saw like 1,000 videos today. I hit like. Facts. Even niggas I didn't like, I hit like, cause it's free. Ping, ping. Nah, I'm just kidding. I haven't hit that like button in like 30 years, bro. I haven't hit the like button since YouTube came out, bro. Let me tell you the truth. That's the truth about YouTubers. Facts! So I don't even care, bro. Hit your kids or somebody, nigga. Let's get to it, son of a bitch. And this nigga is wild. Yeah, I know. Wow, this. Oh, shit, I fucked up. But let's get to this. Because this kid here, this nigga here is bugging. What happened to this dude? Oh, he's homeless or something? I don't know. Let's see this story here. What the fuck? How I started smoking crack. It says, yo, word to my mother. It says how he started smoking crack. Look. Look, in the bottom of me, it says right there, how I started smoking crack. I made videos like this. How I started smoking weed, how I started doing heroin. It got thousands of views too. Because people want to know, and there's a lot of ex-addicts on YouTube and all platforms. Facts. So if you ever want to make a video and go viral, do how you started smoking crack. But don't lie, because I see a lot of niggas lying that they used to smoke crack and all types of shit. Now, that's a lie, nigga. You look dirty because you look super dirty, right? Bro, I promise you, I've tried every drug that you could think of, and I've never in my life have looked as dirty as some of these motherfuckers that make YouTube videos look. Facts. I promise you, son of a bitch. But let's check this nigga out.
I want to do a story time about how I started smoking crack.
Oh, shit.
It was the year 2020. The year COVID came. I was hustling.
I'm a hustler, baby.
The year before that, I was on pills real bad, y'all. The fake fentanyl pills. I thought they was real at the time, and I was on those, you know.
Nigga, you got robbed. You wasn't smoking crack. Yo, bro, hopefully, this is a sad thing to say, but I hope you was smoking crack. A lot of it, nigga. I hope you're not sitting there lying because you saw our crack videos. Facts, first of all, if you would have took a hit out the crack that I had, bro, you would have died, bro. Right there on the spot. Nowadays, you can fucking any of this bullshit that they got. So if you think you smoking crack, you bugging. If you think you're doing drugs today, you're bugging. Right? Like the niggas that I know that used to do drugs, nobody I know does drugs. Facts. No, the niggas that used to do drugs when we used to sell and do drugs don't do drugs no more. Now I see other niggas and niggas like, yo, he's high. But get the fuck, how the fuck he get high off of that fucking, nah, bro, y'all niggas is faking, bro. But this dude, who's this? He's a crackhead?
And I got kicked out of my mom's house like in the end of 2019. My mom kicked me out because I had cussed her out. Because like when I used to do them like on fentanyl, I do not shut up. Like
this is Pod 5.
You see, niggas be saying they fuck with that fentanyl. I never fucked with shit like that, bro. I'm glad that came out. I'm glad it came out. That's what made me stop doing drugs. I'll never fuck around in my life again.
Fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent.
it's like
I could say that. Believe me, whoever knows me, boy. Facts. If you ever bought drugs in the hood, you 9 times out of 10 bought them from me or that was mine. Facts. But I'll never do drugs in my life again. I could say that. I've been around. Facts. Ask anybody in New York City, boy. That shit is for suckers today. It always was, right? But I didn't know it for this stupid shit that they doing nowadays, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit is stupid.
being drunk. It's like I can like yeah.
But I thank whoever came out with it because you definitely did something that I don't like, nigga. Because I don't need a fucking drug or a fake drug to kill me, nigga. I got plenty of niggas trying to do that. Facts. I got real beef in the fucking streets of New York City, boy. Facts. And I'm causing different new beefs every day. Facts.
Like being on like dope, like heroin or like fentanyl, it made me
There is no more heroin, bro. You mean fentanyl.
feel like I'm drunk and I do not shut up. Like I can't, and I feel like I'm damn invincible. Like I can say anything to anybody and I just don't care what I say.
That's the best when it's real drugs. I can't say that because the policies, but I take that back.
I think that's kind of like why I don't like drinking too.
But you see me, I still with that attitude because I was normally like that. So I'ma still fuck you up now, sober, you heard? Now you really in trouble. You was in trouble before, but now you really in trouble. That's when you know a nigga is really, really crazy. Facts.
Cause I never liked alcohol, like, and I still don't. I don't care to drink.
You're lying.
But
You're a
yeah,
liar.
I had, my mom kicked me out the house when I was 19. Damn, hold on, this kind of.
Damn, I'm glad she kicked you out. You was 19, still living in your house? That's some bum shit, nigga. Nigga, you crazy. Niggas like, we bounced from our crib. I wasn't even 12, I think. Facts. I would come by, like I came out of prison and stay there a little bit, whatever. But, damn, 19, you was still living at home? It's crazy nowadays. My moms would have flipped. Nigga, you gotta go. I ain't getting food stamps for you no more. She would have threw you out. She ain't getting no food stamps. She would have definitely threw you out, bro. Yo. This. Bro, dog? Yeah. Stop. Stop.
everybody's bugging out. So, do you think that if migrants and refugees come to New York City and then they start robbing people and beating people up and shooting stuff like that, you think they should automatically deported? And like they wore out their welcome, and that's it. Like, so you come to another country, people take you in, they pay for you to stay in hotels, they hook you up with Medicaid and EBT, and then you start robbing the citizens that took you in as refugees because you ran from your own homeland. Like, shouldn't you be deported right away?
Nah, here's the thing. I don't really believe in no deportation.
Even if they're doing wild stuff like that.
I mean,
guy that lit the woman on fire on
I mean,
Remember that guy lit the woman on fire on a train? Like, come on, man. He not supposed to go back to where he's from?
I do wild shit, and I'm not going back to where I'm from.
But you American, you Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but I just don't see it now. What I feel that they doing, they taking anything and blaming it on the whole on Mexicans. Like, yo, a Mexican just robbed somebody, bro. Mexicans been robbing. What you think Mexicans are exempt from robbing people? Like, Puerto Ricans been robbing everybody. Black people rob black people, white people, Spanish people, 1,000,000 times a day. What we gonna do with them? What we gonna do with Puerto Ricans? What we gonna do?
Yeah, but that's a different conversation. Well, like we got criminals already in our country. That's bad enough, but we don't need to be taking criminals from other countries. You heard? Like if you come to this country and you work hard and you put your head down, like all of our parents did. My mom's an immigrant. Like all of our parents did. Most people do, right? But if you come to this country and you and your homeboy are both Venezuelan, and you jump on a moped and you living in a taxpayer hotel or something, and you steady robbing people every night in Central Park or in the Bronx or wherever, so like that means you didn't come to this country for a better life, man. And we have a like it's okay to defend yourself and be like, nah, now you out of here. Like you can't. We're going back to where you came from. So you could do that where you came from. We already got enough problems here. So we treated you nice. We took you in. We gave you food. We gave you shelter. We gave you water. And now you're robbing our moms. Now you're robbing like our wives. Now you're like, you getting into some gang stuff. Like you could have did that back in your own country, man. Like I just don't feel like we got a responsibility to keep them here or feel bad for them. That's just the way I feel. Like I'm down with migrants that come here, want to work, want to make a better life for themselves, want to get their family out of their messed up country. But the ones who are committing crime, like the sanctuary city laws, is foul. They should have ICE inside the jail. They should have them in the jail. And as soon as dude is done with doing his righteous bit, it'd be like, nah, now you go home, bro. You coming with us. Like, you out here on the street robbing Americans. These are the people that took you in. How you gonna rob them?
Yeah, you're right about that. But I guess that's what I meant. You're right. What you said is exactly what I would feel, because I thought you were saying everybody, just send everybody back. Nah, but I don't think that an immigrant coming to this country is gonna say, I got felonies. So what they thought that they were just gonna bring people out here with no felonies. It don't work that way.
In every other country in the world, you got to go through like a background check and stuff. They're not gonna take you in if they know that you was. If they knew, like say you. We'll just say I'm not picking on nobody, but let's just say you're from Peru, and you come up here from Peru, and you don't go through the legal channels. You come over the border and you're like, yo, I want to claim asylum, right? And they don't know that back in Peru, was a rapo, man. Like that's what you was doing, and that's the reason you left there. Because you might have had to go to prison there, or people were going to kill you for doing what you did. Like, we're not supposed to take people in like that. Not people that made mistakes in their life. Like, you can make mistakes in your life, and that's a different situation. Everybody's human. I get that. But if you legit, like a lot of these countries, Nicaragua, Cuba, or a lot of countries, they don't, in Venezuela, they don't share any information with us. So if the guy was a serial killer or like a child predator, we wouldn't know that. If he just came here and had no documents, no nothing, and he just showed up and said, yo, let me get asylum. And they were like, all right, we're going to give you a chance at asylum. And he passed that test, even though he's a bad guy, right? Like, they don't know any of that. And then he comes here and starts doing the same stuff he was doing in another country. There's no reason he shouldn't be deported. So you out of here, Jack. Like, you out of here. You're not going to get a chance to do that to any more of our people. You know?
Nah, you're right. You're right in that aspect, of course, for sure. You see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you could hear me? I'm talking through the mic. Because this is why I got this whole setup. I don't know if you remember when I used to take phone calls. So I got to plug everything back up so I don't have to be putting the phone to the microphone, because I'm pretty sure it sounds bad, because I got to hook it up like where I could take the calls, because I got this whole gadget thing. I paid for it. I spent hundreds on that shit. But I got a bunch of ways to connect it. But I had stopped taking phone calls, but I'm definitely gonna get on that again, because I see everybody now taking phone calls and all that, and I'm like, bro, let me get back on my phone call shit, because I like to do that. So now you get a bird nigga that'll be like, oh, this nigga's copying off of me. Bro, how can I copy off of you when I've been taking phone calls for over 12 years? You get it? So... Nah, I don't worry about nobody in life, but I'm just something that I do think about. If a nigga was to tell you that he don't think about nothing about other YouTubers, he's a liar, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are. You get it? Because me, I'm the strongest of them all when it comes to mentally shit. I've been in the street. I've been in prison. I was even a counselor, boy. Facts. In a drug program for years. Ask anybody. The shit that I tell people, they'll be like, nah, son, how the fuck you did all that? Boy, I was really... I was even a fucking counselor. So I wouldn't be saying none of the shit that I'm saying on the internet, nigga. You gotta be a fucking psycho just to fucking talk like you're crazy like that. I wouldn't even put no shit like that on my name. But I was a counselor, boy. Facts. For a lot of years. I left that one place because I started fucking my counselor. Facts. I keep it real. But yo, nice to have you call him.
Heavy.
You live in the Bronx right now? You live in the Bronx? Oh, same shit. But anyway, yo, but nice to hear you. Yo, call me up anytime, bro. All right, one. Yo, that was a good dude, bro. You get it? But I think he was a little confused. I think he mistook what I said and like switched it up. I mean, he probably heard what he wanted to hear, but that's not the way I meant it. Like, whatever. I'll explain it after this for those that may want to hear the explanation. But yeah, because I want to check this guy out.
Like far back, but it kind of makes sense though. But anyways, Yeah, before crack, I was already popping pills. That was my shit at the time, just popping pills. And I'm not glorifying drug use, y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all like how this happened. Like, but yeah, I was my mom kicked me out the house, and I had just got, and this is right after I came home from college. Anyways, but I was hustling, popping pills, and running my damn mouth. And my mom kicked me out the crib, and so I had to go move in with my dad. And so I moved in with my dad, and nothing really changed. You know, I just kept hustling, popping pills, and you know, and then eventually COVID came. You know, and you know, I'm hustling and.
Damn, but this nigga was getting high during COVID? Like, what fucking type of drugs was out there? COVID was just recently, bro. It may seem like 4 or 5 years. That shit was the other day, it feels like to me, bro. But here's the thing, bro. Even when COVID came, they have the most bullshit drugs in America out there right now, bro. Facts. I know, bro. Nobody could tell me you're doing real drugs at all, bro. Trust me, I know, bro. I know. I know, bro. Man, bro. Everybody want to fucking call right now. Yo. Yo, so this dude right here, he seems to be going through a lot, bro.
My knee gave out on me, man, because, you know, I played sports and stuff, and I wasn't always taking care of my body, bro. Like, my knee, I had to have another surgery on my knee. And that just made it worse because they started prescribing me pills, which didn't really like help the situation up, because it just made me feel like, oh, it just made me think it's that more cool. And then I started drinking lean and stupid, like, but yeah. And then
Pepe from the block.
So I'm getting prescribed pills, and when I'm running out, like, and I'm abusing them, like. Every time I get a script, it's gone either that day or the next day. Like, they not lasting that long. But and then I go buy some more fake pills. But I had my surgery April Fool's Day, 2020. And
Getting all your daily
Holy
nutrients is
shit.
hard work.
What the fuck, man? Damn.
But nutrition.
I had to learn how to walk again, bro. I was down for like 3 months. And then I was down for 3 months, and I had to learn how to walk again. So boom. And then, like, soon as around the time I started learning how to walk again, and I'm still hustling the whole time I'm on crutches, bro. I'm still hitting plays, and, you know, like, I'm still doing my thing, bro. Like, stupid, like, but, you know, and then I ended up taking a trip to California for my birthday. So, like, what? Hold on, 5 years ago, around this time, yeah, I went to California by myself. I was out there for 4 days. Had a good time. And I came back. I spent all my damn money, because I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt the need to, like, I was so depressed, bro. Like, I feel like an old ass man, bro. Like, I can fucking, I gotta learn how to walk again and shit. And it's just like my body just, I don't know, bro. I was just so depressed because I'm hooked on drugs and selling drugs, and it just wasn't a good look, man. And,
Facts. Never a good look.
But so I come back from California, and I'm driving, And
You took too long, bro. Come on, bro. You can't be dragging your stories like that. Nobody's gonna watch you. If I don't want to watch it, nobody else is gonna want to watch it, bro. I'm surprised that you got 1,000, 100, mind you. Hold on, 178,000 views, bro, in 5 days, and 7,000 and something likes. That's because there's a whole lot of people in the world that do drugs, bro. And I said them stories plenty of times. Facts. So tomorrow, I'm going to say the story again of when I used to get high. Now, the reason why he'll get so many views is because, respectfully, he seems like a pussy. I'm saying this respectfully, right? He seems like he don't get busy like that. Like, he's not hood. Like, he probably it don't mean he's a sucker, but he gotta go through something in order to pop off. Like, you get it? Like, you could be thinking like I'm a loudmouth or I'm showing off, but honestly, whoever knows me in real life knows I'm being easy, bro. They can't believe that I'm being this nice when I be on the platforms. Facts. I promise you, bro. Why you think I've cursed everybody out, said whatever I want? You never seen nobody from my hood or that I could reach there's in New York City ever come and talk shit to Warpath. You never seen that. I'm talking about real shit. Real shit. And niggas watch. I've stuck niggas up. They watch the videos. I rob niggas. They watch my videos. I slap niggas up. They watch videos. Facts. But a nigga's never gonna tell me, yo, it's me, so-and-so. Nigga. Facts. Every time a nigga has talked shit, the little bit of times, when I go back to follow the page, because I follow the page. I try to find out where he live at, all types of, I'm bugged out. Is a nigga with no pictures, the page, the YouTube page just opened. Facts. I promise you. Niggas is pussy. But let's get to it. Breaking news. These dudes are wilding out.
On scene where a 19-year-old was shot overnight, and this comes just 12 hours after another teen was shot nearby. So, Edric, what's the latest there?
Yeah, Chrissy, we're out here on Autumn Avenue. This is a residential area, and it's pretty quiet right now, but just hours ago, it was filled with police after they say a 19-year-old was shot in his shoulder here. Now, take a look at the scene from when officers were here. This was taken just moments after the...
Yo, I'm live every day, bro. Every day on all my platforms, bro. Facts. After this, I'm live on Tech for Rec. TEK, the number 4 REK. Look, or like this. Damn, you sound like a super thug, right? Or whatever, right? But if you see this nigga, son is a pussy. You get it? He's commenting because he has no followers on his page or nothing. You get it? I can't tell where he lives at through his page or nothing. So he feel like a super thug. That's the only reason why he's answering me. Because if he really knew me, he wouldn't even be answering me. The nigga's a bitch. Look, he deleted his comment immediately when I said I went and checked his shit. I went all up in his shit, boom, before I said anything. You get it? That's a faggot nigga. Facts. That's why it's better if you just shut the fuck up. Because I'm going to find you, nigga, and I'm going to hem you the fuck up. I'm going to tie your lip. I'm going to staple your lips. Pop, I promise you, nigga. I turn it up, nigga. Hard body. So I even got ops, niggas from the street that be in my thing. They don't even comment. They just watch all day, pop. Them niggas don't even comment, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, my body is like that, nigga. In real life. In real life, I'm in New York City, Brooklyn, nigga. You see where I'm at. I post it regularly. You ain't never gonna see no New York City nigga, especially a New York City nigga. Facts. Would never say like, yo, nigga, what up? Because I got the most beef out of everybody I know. And niggas that are my ops don't even say nothing, nigga. Facts. And I took shines from them, all types of shit. Even their wife, I took from niggas, boy. Facts. You better ask about me, nigga. I'm the Cuco in real life. Not pretend, nigga. In real life. Facts. But let's get to the story, son of a bitch.
The shooting happened. You can see officers blocking off this area. Multiple shell casings found right in the street. The shooting happened around 12:30 this morning. The 19-year-old was taken to Brookdale Hospital and is expected to be okay. And this isn't the only shooting police are dealing with right now. Just 12 hours earlier, a 14-year-old was shot in the arm on Sutter Avenue. That's
But niggas gotta chill. That part of Brooklyn be lit, boy. Facts. I be on that part of Brooklyn. I be on Sutter Avenue, all types of. I used to live on Sutter. I used to work right there, Pop. You know where the train is at? It's in the J, the L, East New York, Broadway Junction. I used to get off right there to go to work, Pop. As soon as I get off Broadway Junction, Pop, make a right. Or when I used to drive, I'll come around the other way, Pop. You get it? Like to the side of the block if I was driving. But when I used to take the train, I get off, Pop, make a right, straight down. That was like the first bus company job that I drove for. Facts. I used to take the kids to school. I drove yellow school buses, white school buses, all types of school buses. Facts. You know Pinkin, not mine Avenue? Pink or Pinkin? You know Pinkin Avenue. Pinkin mine. Now you're writing some other shit. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And he be, that's a fact. Pinkin and Pine. I used to be on Pinkin and Pine. Right there on Pinkin and Pine. Facts. But what you said, oh yeah, that's a fact. Everybody know that I be in all the boroughs. I post it. If you look at my videos, they'll see every borough. But I'm not going to post every day when I'm out. I don't do that. Like, here's what I used to go live. You remember, right? I used to go live, Pop, right on that block, wherever I'm at. And then my man begged me. And that's why I stopped doing it, because he died. And he told me, yo, please, son, I beg you, bro, stop going live and posting the blocks. And then I stopped. I stopped doing it. Facts. Facts. I thought I'll never stop doing it because I was like, fuck out of here. Motherfucker, I'm going to stop posting the blocks for. But you remember when I used to be outside, boo, and I would post the blocks. And only because he know niggas I got beef with. Or, you know, I started the beef. It's no beef that I didn't start. You get it? But I know it's lit. So I'll be damned if I'm going to be on a phone and a nigga's going to get off busting shots at me and I'm not going to be ready. You get it? My spelling sucks. Yeah, I figured that out.
less than a half mile from where the latest shooting happened. In this case,
nah, but it's all good. I don't know niggas by names and all that, but I don't know a million machos.
Of the 14-year-old, police say two guys wearing all black and ski masks ran off right after. Now, while shootings are down here in this 75th precinct area, it has seen the most shootings in the city with 26 so far this year.
Damn, bro. Anyway, blood gang members arrested.
10 o'clock news. This suspected leader of a notorious violent gang in Florida.
Look, the Bloods be white too, nigga. Niggas be trying to shit on niggas like, you crazy? I know more white Bloods than anything. Shout out to the white Bloods. Yo, but this nigga look crazy. This nigga look like, yo, bro, you're not supposed to be blood, bro. You bugging out. This guy's a gamer.
Has been captured in Hastings thanks to a joint effort by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and Broward County Sheriff's Office. 23-year-old Andrew Mariano was arrested when 2 agencies raided his home. An investigator say Mariano.
But he doesn't have to be white. You see his name, Mariano, because he could be Puerto Rican. Some Puerto Ricans look black, dark, or white, right? But he looks white as fuck.
Is one of 10 suspected senior leaders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang known as SMM.
SMM is a set of the Bloods street gang that operates along the East Coast. News4Jax reporter Eric Gavinier joining us now with more on this major gang investigation. Eric?
You know, Joy, it's amazing to see how far this investigation stretched and how many jurisdictions actually got involved with this. Now, this is a multi-year investigation led by the Broward County Sheriff's Office. The investigation started in South Florida with the arrest of 2 commanders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang. Their arrest led to the investigation expanding into Central and Northeast Florida. The 10 names on this list have been identified by law enforcement as leaders of the Sex, Money, Murder, Blood Gang, or SMM. All 10 suspects are now facing charges related to racketeering, which includes underlying offenses of conspiracy to commit murder, directing gang activity, and money laundering. 23-year-old Andrew Mariano of St. Johns County was the 10th suspected SMM leader taken into custody during a raid on his home in Hastings. The home is located somewhere behind the security gate.
You know what kills me, bro? They're 90%, and I'm telling you the straight facts, the straight truth. Unless you get busy, and you ready to stab dudes' hearts out, when you're Spanish, Puerto Rican, or white, or whatever, your blood get locked up. You are food. Facts. All them Bloods is looking at him. Picture him going there and being like, yo, what up? I'm Blood. They're going to be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. But he's known, if he's known as one of their leaders, then I guess they'll just have to swallow it, right? But 9 times out of 10, you a regular bro, you coming in claiming blood and all that, they're going to be like, pop. Next thing you know, the alarm popped off. They're going to pop on you. Nigga, facts. They're gonna be like, hell no, that white boy not Blood, bro. And that's the way they're gonna think. There's some stupid niggas in every gang. Facts.
During the raid, large quantities of vacuum-sealed drugs were also discovered. The discovery of
I used to walk around with that like nothing in a book bag, I promise you.
drugs during Mariano's arrest was expected because, according to the Broward Sheriff's Office, the lead agency investigating sex, money, murder, blood gang, the arrest of other suspected leaders led to the discovery of illegal gun and drug trafficking, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder, and even a kill list of the gang's intended victims.
A kill list. A kill list. These niggas is stupid.
A real-life kill list.
Retired JSO Director of Investigations turned News4Jax crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney was intrigued by the discovery of an actual kill list and what investigators did to protect the people on that list.
You know, they released information that they've actually contacted potential victims and really saved their lives, and to have a real true-life kill list from a group that's very capable with a history of committing murders and committing crimes like this, that's pretty shocking.
SMM is one of the original subgroups of United Blood Nation, also known as the East Coast Bloods. SMM began inside a Bronx, New York housing project during the summer of 1996. The gang eventually expanded along the East Coast down to Florida.
This is unlike the gangs that we're used to talking about here in Jacksonville.
This is outside of what typically is thought of here in Jacksonville with gangs. This has a connection with the Blood Gang, and that's a nationally recognized gang that's got a very, very long history of violence and drugs.
Every gang wanted to be like the Kings, so you got to go through what the Kings went through. Facts. It's funny.
We too loud a goddamn goatee.
This is fake though, cause he actually has a real beard, bro. And he didn't fucking wear no pencil shit like this or nothing. So it's sad that these social media dudes would do this to a real dude like that, but YouTube is about to ban all these channels that be playing around with the content like shit like this. They're just gonna ban the channels. Watch. And it's not long. It's in days. Like something like that. But it's fast. Watch the magic.
Boy, what the hell you done goddamn drawed on your goddamn face, boy? This is not a goddamn goatee, Meech. This shit look like electric tape around your goddamn face, Meech. Meech, who the hell did this shit to you? Meech, they say you look like a goddamn NFL shield around your face.
You want to know something? We fuck up everything for ourselves. And I say we so people will feel good if you're the one. But, bro, y'all some stupid motherfuckers, bro. I'll never play with dudes like this, bro. I would never do that to a dude's picture or nothing, bro. Facts. If I got a problem with him, I'm going to see him when I see him, bro. You get it? But these are nondescript, real penko niggas. Like penko niggas, bro. Playing with a real nigga. Or even if he's not a real nigga, right? That's on him, bro. Right? But painting a dude's face and all types of shit like that, nigga, you looking to get killed. And the police and the internet and YouTube know that. So they about to dead all them channels that's playing with niggas. Facts. I can't wait because we're going to see how funny it is.
NFL symbol around your damn face, Meech. No, Meech. Ever since you came home,
think I'm
Meech,
Big Meech.
you just been doing a little weird shit.
Look, a old bitch that she could be a nigga's grandmother, bro. A ugly bitch at that. Like, bitch, I could wreck you. Facts. And make that nigga look like a saint. And she playing with a nigga like, oh, that shit look ugly, bitch. That, you know that's fake. And he didn't do that. Somebody drew that and put it there. That's not his real picture and his real hair. You get it?
I mean, you got your son's show canceled. You around here drawing stuff on your face. The whole damn welcome home party got canceled.
Chili.
Ever wondered what your
He didn't draw nothing on his face.
home looks
The one that he got is his hair. It's not nothing drawn, bro.
like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view.
What in the Sharpie madness is going on with Big Meech's face? The man came home, stepped into the spotlight, and instead of giving Ogbos and
You see these people making this fake talk and all that? This is a fake bullshit ass channel that's not gonna go nowhere.
he gave drawn-on beard with a dollar store marker. I mean, seriously, Meech showed up looking like someone.
You want me to show you how it's not gonna go nowhere? They talked about Big Meech, all that, made fun of it and all that. Try to make a few-minute video. They only got 531 views. They got 6 likes. You know why? Because even the voice is fake. There's a lot of channels like that that's using fake voices. Think you could use AI. You better be an AI professional, nigga. I've used AI, but I know how to use it, nigga. I used it so official that y'all didn't even know what I used it for. You get it? But these channels like this are not going nowhere. If you think you can open a YouTube channel with a voice like, hey, you know, and I'm Big Meech in it, bro, that shit is not going no fucking where. Some of them channels put fucking Michael Jackson, got 2 views. You could put whatever fucking name. It's not about names. I don't know what people think, bro. You get it? It's about your channel, bro. Or unless you going live in the other format, you're going to get views. But when you go live this way, the big boss way, the top dollar way, you're going to go nowhere. You think I'm playing? You want to see? I'll show you, bro. Hold on. Look, the top dollar way. I'm going to show you, nigga. Because I don't play. I don't lie. Watch. I'll show you something. Watch. Hold on. hate to do this because I don't like people to think, oh, this nigga's showing off. I don't show off, bro. I got a lot of things I could show off with. Right? I just trying to be motivational to you, and hopefully you learn something and do something. You get it? But check it out. Watch. Oh shit.
That's all we're worth.
Hold on. I just want to get this so that people don't get some shit I don't want people to see here. But I'll be right out in a second. Watch. God damn, bro. Eat a G to me to Vita like. Oh my God. All right, now I'm getting it. I just save it like that into the gallery. Bop. Yeah, because bop. Yep. Man, I gotta size this though, right? Where the fuck is it? All right, I'll just do it like this. So look, bro, and that's light. I just took that where I could take a picture of shit. You get it? I was just able to take a quick picture. I'm just showing you that you could get money if you really make YouTube videos or live stream, whatever you want to do. But videos, long form videos is going to leave you the most money. That's not $6.51, and that's not $5.56. I'm pretty sure you know how to read money, right? Right? And I get that every month. Some of those videos be $1,000. Facts. I promise you. And that's gonna happen until I die. So I don't really even go hard body making videos here or going live no more 3 or 4 times a day the way I used to or nothing like that. Now is that I'm gonna start doing that. But I got other channels and other platforms and all that. Facts. Those are my videos. And those are old videos. I'm just showing you, like, I just picked those. Pop. But all my videos have made thousands of dollars. Facts. I have a video just posted not too long ago That video already made $19,800 and something dollars. Facts. I promise you. This is not my only YouTube channel. Facts. So, you know, you got to get your life in order, guy. You guys really do. I salute you guys. Congratulations. Thank you for the caller, the guy that called in. Thank you, caller, for calling the hotline. Yo, I love y'all, bro. Tomorrow we live. You know, the weekend. We live in the daytime. We live again in the... That coffee's right in the tip of my nose. You see, it was a dot. A coffee. Pop from the cup. But anyway, we're live tomorrow. Boom. I just really came on live today because I wanted to try something, and I tried it, and it kind of sort of didn't work, but I knew it was going to happen that way. But anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys are here tomorrow in the daytime. We're live. Tomorrow, we're live 4 times on Friday, 4 or 5 times on Saturday, 2 to 3 times on Sunday. Murder, she wrote. Yo, what up? It's on the lockout. You already know who it be. The King, Warpath, El Rey, New York, Brooklyn. Pretty boy, step. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Chica, chica. El Rey. Facts. I'll be on my other channel, Tech for Rec. TEK, the number 4, REK. I'll be there like in half an hour or less. Check out Golden Culture with a K. Culture with a K. Golden Culture with a K. And Historias de la Roca. Facts, if you speak Spanglish. Woo! Gangster. Check those channels out. Learn something. I'm on every audio part.